friends, I'm so glad you can join me. We're going to start today with a very beginning level corridor strength. As soon as you feel like this is easy, move on to level 2. Okay, so let's start on our back. All right. Good, and you're going to just hug your knees into your chest. Flex your feet and stretch out. And as you stretch out, you want to feel your lower back rooted to the ground. So maybe your knees only get this far. It's mostly about this work we're doing here. So I call this corridor strength because we're working on the muscles closest to the spine. And stretch out. If your neck bothers you, put your head on the ground. And pull in. And stretch. If you can, stretch all the way out. But again, it's all about your lower back. Come on in and rest. Deep inhale, long, slow exhale. Now we're going to take that with a twist. So start with flexing legs to the right, arms to the left, reach out, pull back in, reach out, and pull back in, and reach out, stretch all the way if you can, but there's still that sense of the even just part of your lower back is on the ground, that it doesn't come up, and rest down. We're waking up our iliopsoas muscle there, which connects our back ribs all the way into our inner thigh. Other side, twist, reach, and come back in. Head on or off the ground. Reach again. Come back in. And reach, reach, reach. In and come on down. Take a deep inhale and a long, slow exhale. All right, good. So let's split our legs like we're laying on our back and doing the splits, and bend and stretch here. Just feel that kind of waking up in the back of your leg. Good, and go into half boat pose. Remember, bend your knees if you need, that's fine, or straighten them out, and other way. Sometimes I put a hand behind my head so that I still lift it and working on some core, but I'm supporting my neck. And half boat pose. Remember, it's all about that lower back. Wiggle a little bit so you feel the lower back, and come on down and rest. Good, we'll just do the legs now, lifting up. And again, you can do this with bent knees. Lower your legs. Lift down a little bit. You'll feel these deep, low muscles engage. And come on back up. It's all about that lower back. Lower down, maybe you can go a little farther, but if you don't, that's fine. And back up. Knees bent is fine. Just start from where you're at. Lower down. And come on up, and lower down any amount. Lift your head and shoulders, see if your legs can go down, and come on in. Good, take a deep inhale, and a long, slow exhale. So we're gonna take that with a twist now. Okay, head up if you want, lower down any amount, and come back up. Begin. If it's too much of a twist, just make it a slight twist. And up, and down, and up. Other side. Like really building muscle tone over time. And up, and down, and up. And 2 more. And up, and down. And come in, take a deep inhale, and a long, slow exhale. Okay, we're gonna work with side plank next. So what you wanna do is bring your elbow to the ground and stretch your leg out. Okay, and I'm flexing my foot. I'm gonna bring my arm up, pull your shoulder blades into your back. Okay, now all you have to do is press into the mat and lift up. Now if your elbow feels too bony, you can always fold over so you have a little more cushion. And this is the base pose. My foot is stepped behind me. Okay? Now if you can, lift up. If this feels okay, hold it, but if you need to come down and then just lift. And this is I've seen people progress just slowly over time. If you get too sore, you push yourself too much on your first day, you're not going to feel like doing it. And it's better just to do a little bit every day and slowly build up muscle tone. So you never get sick, you never deal with inflammation that makes you have to take ibuprofen or some other painkiller. Okay, and come on down. Good, let's do the other side. Good, so just on your elbow, pull your shoulder blades into your back. Press down to lift up, check in. You always want to make sure that the shoulder's right over the elbow. Good, and then you can use that to lift. Remember, down and up is fine. Really take care of yourself. Cherish this body. Let the muscle tone build up over time. Good. And come on down and just have a seat for a second. And just after those few exercises, notice how your spine feels. All right, great. We're gonna come on to your stomach next. Come on your stomach, legs close together, as close as your legs feel, right? And then just lifting your head up, just notice how your back feels. You don't want any pain, especially in the center of your back. Or if your lower back aches, maybe this is going to be your back bend for today. Maybe your hands are on your chin. Maybe you're on your elbows. Maybe you can straighten. Okay, so listen to your body. Good, so I just want you to lengthen from your toes through your chin. Now bring your right hand back by your right hip and look around behind you. And notice what muscles are engaged. Your legs engaged, your lower back, the muscles along the right side of your spine. Maybe you even feel around your shoulder. And come on out. And other side, twist. And come on out. Press and lift any amount more. And come on down. Just place your chin on your hands and take a few breaths here. Or you can bring your ear down. Breathe into your back body. Basically, what that means is notice your breath. Maybe even take a little deeper breaths and allow the movement to happen. Good. Okay, bring your hands back by your hips, palms up. Press your hips into the ground. Lift your legs, lift your hands, lift your chest up. Feel that work here. Press your palms in toward the center. Notice your breath. Feel that work there. And come on down. And again, hips press down, lift up. Press your hands in toward the center line. And come on down and rest. Deep inhale, long, slow exhale. Bring your legs up, and we're just going to try and take some little crosses. Your feet probably won't cross that much, but just try and feel that work in your lower body. And come on down and rest. Bring your hands behind your head. Lift your elbows and your head up and take some little lifts here. And come on down and rest. Deep inhale. Long, slow, sustained exhale. Hands behind your head. Press your hips into the ground. Lift your feet and your back. Make sure your back doesn't hurt. You just feel muscles engaged. And come on down and rest. Now we're going to rock back into child's pose. Knees apart, feet together. Just rock back here and notice your breath. Great. Okay. We're gonna do one more exercise for our core door strength, and that's working on the muscles on the floor of the pelvis. So I'm gonna come onto your back with your knees bent. Great. We're gonna lift our hips up, only go to where you feel the weight on your shoulders. Your neck should be free and happy. Okay, so a very gentle lift of the hips. I want you to drop your tailbone so you have this arch in your back. And then engage your tailbone, like you're curling it under and up in. Feel the muscles on the floor of the pelvis come in toward your ribs. Good. Hold that there. Feel my glutes engaged, the backs of my legs, floor of the pelvis, deep abdominals. Now we're going to roll down. Move my arm out of the way. Roll down one vertebra at a time and feel that work. When you get down, the tailbone's the last thing to touch. Release. Good, so we're gonna lift up. We're gonna tuck that tailbone. You'll feel the floor, your belly press into your lower back. Good, and then lift up, feeling like you're curling that tailbone. Hopefully feel the muscles in the core of your, in the floor of your pelvis. Lift up. Feel that work there. Excellent. Good, and roll down. This is an exercise that's important for everyone, to just keep all those muscles on the floor of the pelvis strong, okay? You want to be able to release them too, so when you come down, full release. Again, press your lower back in the ground, tuck your tailbone, and lift those muscles on the floor of your pelvis, coming up. Notice your breath here. Keep that work. And roll down one vertebra. And release. One more time. Press your lower back, tuck your tailbone, roll up and lift. Good. So we're really trying to engage those muscles like we have to pull in to keep ourselves from going to the bathroom. That's kind of twisted, but that's what we're using here. And then roll down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. A little rocking. Relax down the muscles on the floor of your pelvis. If you're comfortable, open out your knees. Feel that total relaxation. And then rest down. You can either drop your knees in, straighten your legs, roll to your side, whatever you can do to just take a deep inhale. Then a long, slow exhale. And just relax. And hope to see you on the mat tomorrow.